Good morning, good morning. So today we're going to fletch a couple of arrows and just going to show you what I do. Don't say it's right or wrong, but that's what I do, and from start to finished. So firstly what I do is I put two inserts into the arrows, front and back, with points in them. And then I dunk them in water, spin them, and to get the weakest link, and mark them so that I can put my knocking arrow at that point. The science behind it is just so that the bend is, when you shoot, the bend is always on the same side, so all your arrows is consistent. Don't have to do it, but I'll show you how. So let's do it. Yeah, so basically just put it in the water, dunk it a bit, and then I spin it slightly. Right, so there you can see came up just off center of that branding there. Do it again. Okay, now it's just past it again, just past it again. So it comes to still stand just past the branding, so just off the names there. So then what I do is just wipe it, and then with my marker I'll just do a small mark on the shaft. So then I know that when I put it into the fletching jig, I put my knocking rein on that blue mark. So then I know that is the weakest spot on the arrow, and we do this with all the arrows. So as I explained, then all of them are the same and they're facing the same way. Right, so I'm quickly going through the arrows. I like doing the prepping and everything first before I start fletching them. So just going to put some inserts and knocks in, and then we'll start with the fletching. Firstly, you'll see that I only put in the knock, so I don't glue it or anything like that. It just helps when you knock tune your arrow, but your vanes, when you are knocked and you want to turn it slightly left or right, it just makes it a much more easier than if you would have glued it in. On your inserts though, there I like to use some glue stick. So yeah, I just melt the hot glue, and then I just rub on a nice good amount right around the shaft of the insert. Melt it nicely, and then I turn it while I'm pushing it in. Just be careful, your hot glue can be quite hot and burn your fingers. I found that with the hot glue, it's just easier to remove the inserts should you want to. If you want to go hunting and you want to put some extra heavy inserts in, you can literally just warm up the point and then take the points out and put your other heavier inserts in, or in some cases if you want to cut the arrows a bit shorter, just makes it much more easier to take out the inserts, because if you super glue them in, they're there for good. Right, so when they're done there, just let them cool down a bit. You can remove the excess glue, and yeah, then we can start with the arrows. Now for your fletching, there's lots of things that you can do to prep them. Some fletchers don't need prepping, some do, and all that kind of stuff. How I like it, I like just taking a piece of sanding paper and then just lightly run the fletchers on the sanding paper, just to give that little bit of a rough surface. It just helps with the bonding. Good.